Hey everyone, my name is ColdPhazon, and welcome back to more Pikmin 2! In the last episode, we discovered this cave called the Emergence cave, and we collected a couple of treasures on the first sub-level. And now, here we are on the second sub-level, which is also the final floor, as you can see on the upper right corner. So, let's do some more exploring here, shall we? Alright man, we've got some snow grabs here. Die, break its back! Yeah, die. And I guess here's a new item.
I can see your nice dance.
Oh, I hope this isn't loud on my TV. Ugh. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps it can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Huh. Let's see how much this takes to carry. 101. Yes, I told you before that you can only have 100 Pikmin out in the field, so I wonder how we're going to be carrying this. Some more exploration, shall we? Man, I couldn't even sleep. It's, I think, about 8 o'clock. I have class at 11, so I couldn't sleep. I was supposed to wake up at 9, so I was like, I might as well do another episode because I never did one last night. So, let's kill some more of these snow grabs. Get away! Ugh, I don't want them to kill my precious. No, come here. I don't want my Pikmin to die. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Kill it. Alright, yeah. And then we'll just kill these guys. Ah ha ha ha! Murder!
You murderer!
Red rum. So stupid. It's like red rum. Ooh. Oh! And what is this? Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. How could you have an urge to be tossed into a flower? But anyways, these things are called violet candy pop buds. The candy pop buds were introduced in the first game. However, we have never seen a violet candy pop bud before. So, what happens when we toss this bad boy? Well, we toss our Pikmin into them. Jeez, they scream so sadly. They're like, ah!
Don't hurt me.
Okay, and we got some purple Pikmin. Come on, Louie, let's pluck these guys. Oh, right when I lifted it, it was like, oh my god, it's all long. And look at that! Purple Pikmin! Amazing! A purple Pikmin has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others? Maybe? So yes, these are purple Pikmin. As you can see, they do have hair, they are heavy, and they are much stronger than red Pikmin. Red Pikmin in the first game were the strongest and were the most helpful. And each Pikmin has their own special ability. The red Pikmin are impervious to fire. And these purple Pikmin, since they are heavy, they are very strong. These purple Pikmin can carry... Well, one purple Pikmin can carry 10... That can take 10. It has a... you know what I'm saying. I can't even talk. One purple Pikmin has a strength of 10 Pikmin is what I'm saying. Yes, there we go. So yes. And so we have about 10 purple Pikmin. So that is 100 strength. Plus with our other Pikmin. Am I doing that right? I am. Forget the math. Alright, so we're gonna have them carry this globe. And as the ship said before, it could have other uses. There are some items in the game that have special abilities, and this one is one of them. And usually the special items are from defeating enemies. So just a heads up. I'm actually going to leave my captain here to gather a Pikmin, and then I'm just going to run down over here. Because I can. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, let's go. There we go. And they carried it! Yeah! 200 Pokos. The spherical atlas. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. error can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart! Woohoo! Press star as boss to contact me and access the Explorer Kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, I should explore the Dakota Territory tomorrow. Why am I talking like a little preppy bitch? Okay. And that time, I'm pretty sure you heard the noise where it went, New! That means there are no more items on this, thing. So I'm going to... Actually, I don't think collecting Pikmin matters. I think they all come with you. So anyways, here is a geyser. I hate it when my chair squeaks. Astounding! Water shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. When I was at not Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags in Chicago, like I went down that water thing, and like my bathing suit like went on my ass. I was like, now I know how my mom feels. And we shall escape to the surface with our Pikmin. We're using this geyser. And the treasure salvaged. Spherical Atlas 200, 180 for the lump, quenching emblem 100. I did not know that citrus lump was a tangerine. Turns out it is. That was stupid. It looks like an orange, but anyways, tangerines look like oranges too, but they're smaller. Anyways, no Pikmin deaths, and let's save. Ultra interesting about the Spherical Atlas was that, I don't know if this is 100% true, but they said that, I read that that map on it is before the German reunification, you know, when Germany was divided up by East and West, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And it wasn't going to be called the Explorer Kit, it was going to be called the Sphere Map, but they changed it for whatever reason. Pikmin! Dude, his head is... Do you see that Pikmin on the bottom left corner? What the hell? It looks like his head is on backwards. It's like an owl. It's like, whoo hoo. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. I like that word. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Right, man. Sexy. Almar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. So it's kind of hinting that, you know, it's not like in the first Pikmin where you had 30 days. You can take as many days as you want, like 100, 200, doesn't matter. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Now, I'm going to skip this because we've already seen this before, you know, he's just going to blow the whistle and make the Pikmin go inside their things. Since the purple Pikmin don't have an onion, they go inside the ship's hull. So, here we go.
Up into the sky.
Today's report. This is all the stuff we got. We don't really need to look into that. And you can see we got 54 red Pikmin. We got a new type Pikmin, purple. We got 10 of them. None of them died, so we don't need to look at the death chart. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well, and don't worry about me. Our debt is with happy Hokkatate savings and loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. Well, huh? Yeah, I risked my ass getting all those ship parts. Jeez, never to think I see my family again. All for that to sell? I would have been like, dude, no. What the fuck? And that new little tune is always indicating that a new area is about to open up. So this is Awakening Wood, not Morning Wood. This is so funny. So anyways, let's land in this area. And those question marks you saw at the bottom, those are caves. So we have 4 caves we can explore in here. We're not gonna get through all of them today, so beautiful. And what's kind of interesting about these areas is, I don't know about the Valley Repose, but this one here is kind of resembles the Forest of Hope from the first game, and I can show you why later on, but not right now. Good morning. It should please you to know the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. Lodged safely in my hull. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the right ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. And it's just gonna show us, you know, what to do. Just some more demonstration tutorial. So let's go out. Let's take out our purple Pikmin. Alright. And we'll pull out about 50 red Pikmin, I guess. We don't need too many. I should just pull them all out. What the hell? Okay. But first, before going on to our journey, we're going to go over here to get this grass. Jeez, what do you want, bitch? Louis, has Alamar constructed on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form in groups based on color when disbanded with X. Grabbing Pikmin with A will also cause them to group by color. Now, for the bonus lesson. After grabbing a Pikmin with A, you can press left or right on the D-pad to switch it for another color. This is the first time you have heard this. Alamar, remember to properly train new employees. But Louie's an idiot. So anyways, I want these Pikmin to pick up this grass. I've had a weed shot before. Those things aren't that bad. Well, not weed, well, you know, grass shot. But anyways, what they'll pluck out is this yellow stuff, nectar, which will make your Pikmin go from leaf all the way to flower right away. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar, my phone. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. It's a drug. How intriguing, like plants Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Alamar, you must share the information which you have with your subordinate Louis. Yeah, he sees it apparently. So yes, whenever you see grass and you have leaf Pikmin, I recommend that you turn them into flowers. As like the ship said before, they grow from leaf bud to flower. You won't see the bud until like a Pikmin attacks an enemy and they fall off from it. So yeah. And I think we got all flowers, nice. Alright. Let's go up here. Oh, new enemy here. These are female shear grubs. The male ones are purple, these female ones are white, obviously. They do not harm your Pikmin. Only the purple ones do, which is bullshit and sexist. Yeah. So let's take down this black door. And as you can see here, another new enemy. This is a honey wisp. These things contain nectar, and they do vanish. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, so you can see there is nectar here. You can attack them to get nectar, and they'll drop like the nectar egg. And so, yeah. Oh, I'll just have them work on that door here. And we're going to be attacking these berries so they can drop. These are like a new mechanic introduced into the game. And I'll show you why. We're going to have to just get a few here. Come on, come on. This might take a while. Oh, God. I was actually playing Rampage for the 64 last night. It was so fun. But I didn't have a memory card for my controller. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But yeah, I was playing it, and I thought it was really fun. My friend let me play them, because he didn't really have a 64 at the moment. Oh, and our red Pikmin has taken in our first berry. You can examine this thing, but it's the same looking damn thing. It's like, what? Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. Bring in the first Cuban child. Stupid shit. That was from Robot Chicken. He's like, bring the first Cuban child. He like eats Cuban kids. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, I was mentioning before that this is going to take longer to break down because it is black, and the black ones usually take longer to break down. So we're going to have... put some more Pikmin on there to attack these berries. Oh, almost done. Put my captain there. I just want to take these berries. We only need about 10 to make this thing he wants, so... Alright, there we go. It's almost done, okay. Hopefully by the time they take these to the ship, that door will be broken down. Okay. Alright, here it is. We got 10 berries, and it has... the ship has made it into this nectar stuff. Captain Alamar, my research on the red berries you discovered have yielded a powerful potion. Behold the ultra spicy spray! Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on D-pad spray. Think of like pissing on someone. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. First, let's start pause. Contact me. Confirm your berry count. Look at L on the radar screen. Whatever. Okay. As you can see on the left side there, we do. You press D on the down on the D-pad, and you'll be able to use the spray. I don't want to use it now because I think it'll be a waste at the moment. So, yeah, I'll do it when it's absolutely necessary. But I mean, you will see it in the game. So, new enemy here. You see this lump of shit in the ground. This is a burrowing. This is a cloaking barrownid. So I like to do is just attack the face. He almost usually gets one. Sometimes you can see it in his mouth that he gets the Pikmin, which I think is funny. But yeah, if a Pikmin gets eaten and the enemy does die, you can save him. So yeah. And there's also another new enemy around here. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see the eye? Okay, this thing here is a creepy chrysanthemum, or chrysanthemum. Shitty. But, I don't know if it's called creepy chrysanthemum because it has the at the end, but I'll just say creepy chrysanthemum because that's what I'm used to hearing. But anyways, we can't go over there because we need about 200 Pikmin on that paper bag, so we're going to be going to the left here, over to this cave right here. Because the biological centers are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. My sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? What? Oh my god! But yes, as I said before, red Pikmin are impervious to fire, so we can go into this cave without any worries. As you can see up top here, fire is a hazard in this hole, in this cave, whatever. So this cave is called the Hole of Beasts. Let's go in this cave. I'm hoping one glitches. Oh no. I always think it's funny that it glitches, like, when all the Pikmin go in, like, there's always one that's left out, and then it finally goes in. It's like, woohoo! Alright, Hole of Beast, sub-level 1. Alright guys, I'm going to be ending off the video here. In the next episode, we're going to be exploring more of the Hole of Beasts. So, thank you all for watching, and see you guys later.